Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Holy Ghost Christian Center, Union, New Jersey. We have been so blessed this morning, and the blessings still continue. My name is Biodide Dafrede, and in the studio with me today, we have our beloved General Overseer, Dr. Amos Fenwa. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. If you was at home, I believe you are enjoying this.
Thank you for joining us this morning. If you're on, please share this link with your friends and your family. So we just came off a very enlightening sermon. We hope that you joined us at Ignite. If you did not, get ready to watch the replays. But today, our General Overseer brought all his 30 years of ministry experience and everything, and he's teaching us about relationships and having integrity in these relationships. Welcome, sir.
Yeah.
So we know integrity is a big deal right now.
Yeah.
Because it almost seems like there are many people who are ready to be in relationships and not have integrity.
Yeah.
So, sir, how does a single person even identify? Like, what should they be? What boundaries or values should they have already set? So when they see somebody, they know, not this. And this is from the woman's perspective.
Well, I think the first thing to look at is the first thing to look at it is to check that person out, whether he's from a family or he has people around him, because we are all product of human being around us. And you need to check the person out when he's talking to you. From my own experience, the manner of approach when you start talking to you is very, very important. And you can know whether it's a person that respects people and respect other people. From the communication, you can tell who this person is. Because when you want to talk to a governor or you want to talk to a CEO of a company, then you want to talk to ordinary people, you can check how you apportion respect to them. Now, a very consistent person, a person of integrity, we always not classify people when they are respecting people.
They're not going to give people different levels of respect.
At all. They will just know that every human being is important. Every human being is nice. Now, if I'm going on, if I'm a lady and I'm going on a date with a person and we're in a restaurant, I start checking how this guy is talking to the waiter at the restaurant. If he's shouting on the waiter, if he's doing all those things, and you think it's just ordinary waiter, it's a pattern, because character are patterns. So what you look for in people is a pattern. You don't marry human beings, you marry patterns, because that pattern will still repeat itself.
Wow.
There's a pattern of way of doing things, there's a pattern of character, there's a pattern of why he talks. Today he may be nice to you, but if he has a pattern of being rude and being a narcissist or being someone that just look down on people.
Yes.
By the time your value is saw in you, he has seen all, he will come back and descend on you.
Back to that pattern.
Exactly.
Wow.
But if it's a person of consistent character, a person of integrity, he's always the same. Like Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Okay. So you just touched on something very important. You said, eventually when the person has known you, you spent time together, they might start to show you their real character.
Exactly.
And it brings us to a topic that usually comes up, which is you see some people. Look, if you're watching us online, our General Overseer has counseled at this point thousands of couples.
Yeah.
Right? So, sir, how do you keep your spouse from taking you for granted, or just kind of not seeing, let them see the greatness in you, all the time?
I think it's a skill for both husband and wife. I think one of the major problems we have is that people thought they can get married and just practice marriages without learning. We need to learn these skills. When I got married some years back, I didn't know much. I was just using the residual knowledge of my parents and the church. But with time, I started learning. I started learning how to be nice to my partner, for example, when I sleep on the bed, I always roll. I don't know what they call it.
I know the Yoruba version. I don't know the English version.
I always roll. Yeah. So my wife will now smack me and say, "You are not alone on the bed. Somebody is here." I say, "Sorry." So I started learning how to
Stay on your
to
side.
stay on my side, how to be conscious somebody's at my side. So when I come out of the bathroom, I sometimes come out with the water, and I will stand cleaning myself, and there will be residue of water, and my wife will start shouting, "Why don't you know you should clean this place? Do you want me to fall here?" I started learning that when you are in a house with somebody, you need to be conscious of that person. I think it's a thing we practice with time.
Okay.
Nobody can know these things by not practicing it. Nobody. And I think every profession in life is like that.
Yes, sir.
You can't be a doctor straight from university and start cutting people. No, it's not
Hopefully
possible.
not, yes.
You're going to be under a consultant
Yes.
who will be training you. So a lot of time we need learning. We need to train ourselves. We need to learn how to talk to a woman, how to manage a woman. I was sharing the service today
Yes.
that God designed women and men differently because they need each other. So a man is moved by what they see. That's why women will spend all their life on their skin, on their shoe, on their looks. I mean, there's no way a woman will be broke and she will not want to spend money on herself. No matter how difficult, she must look good. That's the reason why your wife would take like 30 to 45 minutes to get ready to go out. Because by nature of a woman, they must look good. Because there is a market. There's a market for looking good. When you look good, a man will look at you. Because men are moved by what they see. But on the other side, a man must learn how to talk. Because women are moved by what they hear.
Yeah.
So you must learn how to talk. There are so many rogues in town who know how to talk.
I was just going to say that.
And they are married, beautiful, intelligent girls just because they know how to talk.
How to talk. Wow.
But some men are very, very low in talking. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know what to say to their wife. They don't know how to make their wife feel good. And for women, feeling is important. How do you make me feel?
Yes.
You make me feel bad. You make me feel worse. Even though I might not be looking good, it's not supposed to come out of your mouth. I say your body is big, your stomach is big. If I marry you and I don't give you children, will you like it? Of course, since I have children, I've been working on myself to go down. But it's not easy. Is that a license for you to just talk to me like that?
Yes, sir. I see what you're saying. So if people don't check themselves and how they are speaking,
Yeah.
the other person starts to like resent, they feel
Yeah,
bad.
exactly. Yes.
Sir, I was going to ask you about something related to love languages because you always talk
That's the
about
next topic. I'm going to be speaking. That's my
that's
5 point in the second service.
so
But I can
I
no
won't-
share it. It doesn't
okay.
matter.
All
It
right.
doesn't matter.
So this question is, can love languages change over time? Because I realized that my love language changed.
Okay.
Not completely, but I started to want something else. So before it was just gifts.
Okay.
But now I started to want something else. So is that regular?
I doubt whether anybody have one language.
Ah,
I doubt.
Okay.
I think we have one that is the top. We have other one. For example, my own love language is act of service.
Why do so many men have acts of service? It must be.
So the second one
must
is
be tied
touch.
to. Okay. Okay.
So I love to wake up and hug my wife. That is my love language. But the love language of my wife wasn't touch. If I say let's hug for 5 minutes, say for what? Just hug me, just hold me, and let's be watching things together. I say just give me 10 minutes. When she do that, I say, oh fine, I feel better. He say you are spoiled. So everybody have their love language. Why the love language of my wife is gifts. If you buy her gifts, oh my God. She will be calling you, she'll be telling you, oh, because she felt love every time a gift
Every
is
time
given
you
to
give
her.
a gift.
So love language can change. You can discover yourself more. So like when your child is born, they will say, oh, this child look like the mother. Oh, he has changed, look like the father. He's still growing, he's still discovering.
Yes.
The DNA is just opening. Things are just happening. It's unfolding, it's unveiling.
Yes.
So you can, with time, you will know that you have a lot that you have not even seen. But I know majority of women like gifts, and I know majority of women like word of affirmation. They like their husband to tell them, you look good.
Yes.
I like your dress. I don't mind you. When they do a new hair, they'll be shaking the head. The man will not even see.
And if you don't see, we're like, what? You can't see everything?
Because it's a skill. It's not because some men want to ignore their wife. It's just that they don't have a skill that women, they don't understand how women feel.
Yes.
They don't know that women look like, I'm not important to you. That's why you can't see me.
See me.
I'm going to be sharing the second service on love languages.
Okay.
Somebody was asking me immediately we finished that, how do I love my wife every day? I say it's an intentional thing. You have to learn what to say to her every day. You have to learn one of the tips of many couples is that every day make sure you hug before you leave home. Make sure you kiss before you leave home. Make sure you say nice things to each other. When you are even quarreling, if you know that that is a routine, you will settle.
Okay.
It's very difficult to love your spouse every day, but you can. You can be intentional. You can plan it. And you know, love is a decision. It's not a feeling.
Yes.
God feeling oscillates. You may wake up from there and feel not love.
Yes.
But you have decided to love you despite my feelings.
Yeah.
Despite how I feel. It's like going to work every day. Sometimes there are days you will say, wow, oh my God, I need more sleep. But you see, you have signed that you're going to be at your desk by 9 and you're going to be closing by 5.
Yes.
So whether the weather is bad or not, you have
to go.
Unless the situation is beyond uncontrollable.
Okay, so somebody asked a question before you came in, sir, and it was, well, if you want to do it, if one person wants to do it, one person is prepared, but the other person is not prepared.
Like what?
Maybe one person wants to do the hug every day, the kiss every day, and the other person says, no, I don't want any part of that. What do you do?
It's a training. If hug is necessary to make my partner feel better,
okay,
I will do it. But it's something we need to discuss. It's something my partner needs to know. So when my wife was alive and I would say, come and hold me. Let's hold each other. See, I don't enjoy it. I say, well, you have to enjoy it because I don't enjoy giving you money sometimes.
No.
Sometimes I don't enjoy paying school fees sometimes. Sometimes I don't enjoy paying for the ticket to travel.
So you do what you don't enjoy?
Yes, because I love you.
Because
I love you. I do what I don't enjoy, but I know you need it. I know it's going to take you to where you are going.
Yes.
I don't enjoy sometimes when you want to talk to me. I'm trying to bury myself in the book of Habakkuk. But I know that I need to give you priority.
Yes.
Because every time I fly business class, they put priority on my bag. So you are my business class, you are my first class. You must have priority of my time, of my money, of my attention.
Okay. So for anyone who's watching that has that fear or that question, because I think it's a legitimate fear. People want to practice some of these things, but they're like afraid of rejection. And so they stop. If it happens once, they're like, okay, the person said they don't like it, and then they stop. So you're saying communicate why you need.
Exactly. Communicate why it is be done.
Wow.
I wish couples will get home today and list some things from this message and say, which one are we going to practice? How are we going to practice it?
Oh, wow. Okay, that's homework. Jill has given us homework to do. We get home, we have to make a list of what we want to practice. And if you're single, get home and make a list of what you would like to practice in the future. Yeah. So if you're watching us, we want you to know that the men's retreat is coming up on the 19th and the 20th. That's this Friday and Saturday. So if you're a man who wants to grow and thrive, please register and be there at the event. So Gio, our general overseer.
I'm going to be there too.
See?
I'm going to be men's retreat. Be teaching men how to parent, how to manage your home, how to be a man. Do you know every man supposed to be the leader of the home? Is the leader of the home.
Yes.
Every man is supposed to be the pilot of the home. So it's very important to learn that skill. Now, a lot of men are not doing well because they don't have father who train them. Because you always need a point of reference in everything you do.
Yes.
So, and that is why God has set up the church as an intervention.
Okay.
God's plan was the home should be where you learn everything. That's why they call it home training. When people misbehave in society, they say, oh, he likes home training. She lacked home training. But the church was like a
Stopgap.
stopgap. It's like intervention place where we learn this if you are failing the home. And that's why the word of God is there. Pastors are trained. You know, in the olden days, pastors are trained to do everything.
Yes.
So when you are sick, they go and show yourself to the priest. So the pastor is a doctor.
The pastor is the doctor.
He's
too.
a doctor, he's everything. When people are sick, the first person they call is pastor
Wow.
before they go to the hospital.